If you're watching this, you must be really confused. You're saying, this is a Pokemon Red playthrough, but the title says Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow? And the overlay says Pokemon Yellow? What's going on here? Well, in order for me to complete Pokemon Red to 100% completion, like I mentioned in previous episodes, I need to get some other Pokemon to trade into the game, and so I do have to play a little bit of Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Blue in the future in order to be able to do that. So I'm going to begin by playing Pokemon Yellow, catching some Pokemon here so I can trade it to the main playthrough, which is Pokemon Red. I'm going to kind of speed run through this game as best as I can. I'm going to turn off animations, the battles, everything, and we're going to go. I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible, and we'll see how it goes. I got my little timer here on the bottom left, and also probably edit in like a little progress bar on the left side of the Pokedex. So I'm going to put a name here as Ren, just as always. Now, there are differences between Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Red and Blue. Mainly some Team Rocket fights, a couple of other little things that change. Most notably, Pikachu follows you around and you get Pikachu as your starter Pokemon, but that's really the main thing here. So I am hoping to get a time under an hour and a half. I want to be done with this in an hour and a half, get everything I need and be ready to go. So if I do that, I will be satisfied. Now, that's not going to include the time it takes me to trade over all the other Pokemon. I'm just saying the time for me to get everything I need to get done in Pokemon Yellow. If I can get it under an hour and a half, I'll be happy. There's going to be a little bit of luck involved here in this run, so we'll just see if I can do it. I'm going to be using a Nidoking as well, like in my main playthrough, just because he's just so good. He's so good. In fact, speedrunners of the game, they'll use Nidoking as the main Pokemon to kind of get through the game. Of course, I'm not going to be reading all the text here since I'm trying to get through this as quickly as possible. If you want the full story and everything, obviously that's what the Pokemon Red playthrough is. And this is part of that playthrough, just because I think it's kind of cheap to show me just trading Pokemon over to the game without actually showing me getting it. It just feels cheap to me, so that's why I'm doing this. However, if you just want to see me trade those Pokemon, you could always skip towards the end of the video. But yeah, in Pokemon Yellow, I will get a Pikachu, and then the rival, instead of a Charmander, Bulbasaur, or Squirtle, he'll get an Eevee. And that Eevee kind of evolves based on whether you defeat him in battles or not. That's an interesting mechanic there. I'll just have to Thunder Shock through this. Hopefully it won't be too painful. He's just using... Oh, that's nice. The Tackle Mist. I was gonna say, he's just using Tail Whips, not doing anything. I'll take it. It's a perfect fight. 19 out of 19 health. 21 now that I'm level 6. Not really going to be using this Pikachu for much of anything anymore, since I already have one in the main game. So yeah, it's kind of cool that Pikachu follows you around in this game. It's trying to play a little bit into the anime of Pokemon. I know I mentioned this in the main playthrough, but Pokemon Yellow is actually the first Pokemon game that I played. I know I told you that crazy story about how I wanted to get Pokemon Red, but every store was sold out. It was $19.99, I think. Like Christmas season, and I couldn't find a Game Boy anywhere, or Pokemon Red anywhere. And then eventually I found a Game Boy Color, but they didn't have Pokemon Red. All they had left was Pokemon Yellow, so that's what I went with. I'm gonna be getting the delivery for Professor Oak and then heading back. You know the drill. I think it's gonna be fun to kind of sort of speedrun this. I did a little bit of research. I watched some of the speedruns on speedrun.com just to find out some of the strategies that people use, and of course they're gonna be a little bit different because if you're speedrunning the game, you want to get through the full game, right? Well, I'm not really trying to get through the full game, just enough into it to to catch all the Pokemon that I need from here. A lot of the Pokemon that I'm going to catch here in Pokemon Yellow, I can actually get in Pokemon Blue, but I kind of have to divvy up the two because I have to do 2 different playthroughs because of the Eevee. So Eevee has 3 evolutions, and so I have to get 3 different Eevees. So one from the main Pokemon Red, one I'm going to catch in this one, and another one I'm going to catch when I do Pokemon Blue. Now you could say, hey, can't you just save the game, trade over your Eevee, and then reload the old save file to trade over another Eevee? I could do that. I find that cheap, so I'm not going to do it that way. So I walk here behind Professor Oak because it actually saves a little bit of time because of the animation of the rival walking. So I know it's kind of weird that I come from behind him to talk to him, but it actually saves some time with that walking animation from the rival. So yeah, I will be catching some Pokemon, but the main goal of this mini speed run through Pokemon Yellow is going to get to Eevee, to catch the Eevee, or get it, I guess. And once I get that, it'll pretty much be all that I need to do here. I'm probably going to get a Vulpix from the Game Center as well. You can easily catch one in the wild in Pokemon Blue, but I might as well get it from the Game Center here. Just, I don't know, just because. I'll probably do that. I'll decide later, I don't know. Because I want to get as many Pokemon as soon as possible, so I might just get it here. So now I need to get some Pokeballs because I do need to catch a male Nidoran. And the thing with this run is, in order for it to work, I kind of have to get lucky and I need a level 6 Nidoran. So I can't just catch any that I come across. It has to be level 6. And of course they have different stats, so sometimes you get lucky and you get a really strong one or a really weak one. In my case, it's not really going to matter since I'm not going to be going too far into the game. So I'm not going to be looking for like a perfect stat Nidoran or anything. Just the level 6 one will be fine. Gonna get some potions as well because that's gonna speed up my gameplay. So I don't have to run back to Pokemon Centers, I can just use potions. Probably gonna be cutting it close for a few battles, for the sake of speed. And this is my first run, and I have decided that, you know, I can lose the run at multiple points here. I can get unlucky, so I might have to do this a few times till I get it just right, but hopefully I can get it here on the first try. That'll be fun. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of an annoying part of the run where I have to look for that very specific Nidoran. It could take me a long time, I don't know. This might determine whether or not I can do it in under an hour and a half of my goal. We'll just see how lucky I get with these spawns. There is manipulation that you can do to catch the Pokemon you want, or find the Pokemon you want. I haven't really researched exactly how to do that, and I'm also not interested in doing that. I kind of want to play as legit as possible, without glitches or anything like that. Alright, here's a... oh, that's a female one. Damn it. Sometimes I get the sprites mixed up on these. Alright, 8 minutes, 11 seconds here on my run. Let's see. If I can get it under 10 minutes, I think I'll be happy. The Nidoran, that is. Yeah, the frustrating thing, like I said, is that not only do I need to find a male Nidoran here, but it has to be a level 6 one. Alright, here's one. And level 6, nice. Okay, so I can catch this guy. I can catch him. Just gonna throw Pokeballs and hope for the best here, because I do need him to be full health, so I can't damage him. I just have to throw Pokeballs and hope. Come on now. I forgot what the percentage to catch him here is. I have like a Word document here on my second monitor. Glad I caught this guy. I'm gonna give him a nickname. I'm gonna give him a one-character nickname. That way the text goes faster. So instead of the game having to type out Nidoran the whole time, it just types that one character. Yeah, I have a Word document here on my second monitor with my route, so I don't get confused. Alright, let's roll through Viridian Forest. So unlike my playthrough where I'm fighting every single trainer, getting every item, obviously I'm just going to be fighting the ones I need to and trying to get through here as quick as possible. Now there are some trainers that technically I could skip, but I need to fight in order to level up. For example, this guy, I could easily skip this fight, but I need to level up my Nidoran a little bit or I will not be able to defeat Brock. My strategy, I'm going to do a Leer here, or else it's just going to take too long to kill him. You see, it doesn't do much damage, so I don't know, maybe I should have used a second Leer as well, but I feel committed to these tackles now. Maybe one more ought to do it. So I'm feeling very lucky so far because I got full HP, level 7. So this has been a good fight so far. It's going slow, but I'm not taking too much damage, which is the important thing. Now that I'm level 7, I should do a little bit more damage. Nah, it's still pretty slow. Alright, maybe 2 more hits I could get it, if I get lucky. See, now this one's doing damage to me. I'm at 15 out of 24. Alright, level 8. So yeah, I got good 2 levels. And Horn Attack, which is going to be very important. Now, technically, at this point, I could deposit the Pikachu in the PC to kind of speed things up, but I'm not going to, just for aesthetic purposes of this run. It's kind of fun having him kind of run behind me. It's another fight that you could skip, but I need to take in order to level up the Nidoran a little bit more, because really the early part of this run is what's hard. Once you kind of get it going and everything's established, it's easy, but the beginning can be kind of tricky and you need to level up a little bit. Nice, I got a critical. If I can get a second critical here, I could definitely two-shot it. Yeah, that would have been asking for a little too much. You can see the Horn Attack obviously is a lot better than the Tackle. Now, the Metapod is a pain. It can't really damage me, but it just hardens all the time, so I could be here for like 30 minutes just horn drilling him, or horn attacking him until he finally dies. Okay, that actually did pretty good damage. And this Metapod has Tackle, I forgot, not just Harden. I'm playing a little bit risky here. 4, okay. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be alright. I'm gonna probably have to use a potion, though. That's why I bought some. Gonna be a potion for me to pick up as well in front of the last fight here in Viridian Forest. It's a hidden potion. Definitely showed you that when I was doing this in Pokémon Red. I hope you guys appreciate what I'm doing here by actually showing you me catching all the Pokemon that are version exclusive and then trading them over. Haven't seen anybody do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna get a potion right here. If I'm gonna need that. In fact, I'm gonna use one right now because my Nidoran's about to die. Okay, that should definitely get me through. We're gonna go. Yeah, I think I'll just do one Leer. He's a level 10 though. Ah, man. I keep saying I should do 2, and then I keep doing 1. And then I get too stubborn to change what I'm doing. Because it took 1 Leer, 3 Horn Attacks, so 4 moves. So I guess maybe it doesn't really matter, because if I do 2 Leers, it would probably still take 2 Horn Attacks. So at the end of the day, it still would take 4 moves. I guess it doesn't really matter. It might just look a little cleaner with a couple of leers, though. Probably going to be utilizing Repel as well during this run in order to avoid wild encounters. Alright, Pewter City. So the thing here is I'm not even going to heal at the Pokemon Center because that takes too long and I'm trying to make good time, so I'm going straight to the gym. Again, that's why I bought a lot of potions, so I can avoid going to Pokemon Centers. Gonna heal up here. And I do want to take this fight. Not because I have to, but because I kind of have to in order to level up and be able to defeat Brock. So I don't know, I don't think my Nidoran has very good stats because I'm not outspeeding a lot of these Pokemon. Usually you want a Pokemon with a lot of speed. Can't believe he criticaled on me, that's bad news. Ideally I would like to not have to use another potion for Brock, but I don't think that's happening. Yeah, I'm taking way too much damage here. Getting a little unlucky with this fight. Critical hit and that really didn't do much damage. Oh man. I'm gonna risk it here. I gotta play it risky. I can't. Oh god. Oh god. Alright. Okay. Well, the risk paid off. The risk paid off. Now I got double kick. That was way too close. A man of lesser heart would have used a potion there. Not me. Go big or go home. Definitely need a potion before Brock, though. I feel like I'm going pretty fast. Under 17 minutes here. Double kick does pretty good damage here on Geodude, as you can see. Super effective. Be able to kill him in 2 shots, although his tackle does a lot of damage on me. Now the good thing about the Onix is if it uses Bide, then I can just use my Growl. And then I won't take any damage. Or Leer, I mean. Not Growl. Yeah, see, so when he uses Bide, as long as I don't damage him, I myself won't take any damage. So I have to keep using Leer here, which is not so bad because his defense is going to keep falling. And then I'm gonna... See, he unleashes the energy, he can't do anything, and now I double kick with his defense way down. So this fight actually has turned out very well so far. That tackle's gonna hurt. Alright, good. That's that. That's probably the hardest part of the run, is getting past Brock, I think. So I feel like I'm in good shape, and I did this in under 18 minutes. I feel like I'm making excellent time, and I think so far I'm on pace for my goal. Of course, you already kind of sort of know if I met my goal or not by the length of the video, probably. But don't forget that all the trading stuff is attached to the end, too. And then I kind of sort of know as well in a very weird way, because once I upload this video, I'll know how long it is. But as I'm sitting here right now, I don't know. So it's like I know, but I don't know, and you guys know while I don't know, but I know while you don't know. Kind of crazy, huh? Yeah, okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me go fight this kid. You'll notice again, I did not heal. It takes way too long, and I'm trying to make good time. So I will have to be risky here. Oh, you know what I forgot about? Nugget Bridge. Nugget Bridge is tough. Nugget Bridge is going to be tough in this run. I might die there. We'll see. We'll see how we go. I'm going to try to save a lot of my potions. Nice. That was a good hit. So I should be able to two-shot all these bug Pokemon. Getting some more levels. Yeah, the great thing about Nidoran is, you know, when you go through Moon Cave, you get that Moonstone right there. And you can just almost immediately evolve it into a Nidoking. So it's just such an early final stage evolution Pokemon you can get. And it has a really good moveset. It can learn a lot of good things that provide broad coverage. So it really is the best Pokemon for speedrunning. Gonna go on to this guy here. Playing it a little risky by not healing with a potion. I might have to use one in the middle of combat. Just depends what happens here. Hopefully I get some tail whips and not quick attacks on me. There we go, that's a good start. And you can see that double kick just absolutely destroys the Rattata. We got an Ekans. We have to use a Horn Attack here. Poison Sting, not gonna hurt too much, thankfully. Oh, come on! Come on, man. 1 HP? Look at all this time added, just because of that. Okay, and now I have to take one of these fights. Either the boy or the girl. And the last here is a little bit easier. A more advantageous fight for me. Let's double kick it. Oh man, that's strong. Almost killed him with a single kick. Oh, critical hit. Oh man, that made my heart flutter for a second. Thought it might have been a goner. Alright, so you'll see that the last is blocking the path forward here. And so it seems like you have to fight the kid, right? But actually, what's faster to do is to leave the screen and then all the positions reset. Once I cross over here and then back, all the positions of these trainers reset, so the last will no longer be blocking my path. And then I can avoid this fight. I cannot avoid this one. Also, you've probably noticed me talking to the trainers instead of running into their line of sight, and that's because that does save time. Because if you run into their line of sight, they get that little exclamation mark, and then if you're far away, they have to walk up to you, and that all eats up time. It's faster to start the battle by speaking with them. Man, I'm getting eaten up here. I'm already at half health. And the Metapod. God, I hate Metapods. They're very frustrating to fight. Thankfully that Horn Attack did a ton of damage, so I should be able to kill him in, well, never mind. I had run out of PP, but thankfully my tackle critical, so I still should be able to kill him in 3. Nope, 4. Alright, fine. That's another thing with this run, since I'm not going into Pokemon Center a lot, I have to manage the PP on the moves very well. And then thankfully we're gonna get an evolution here. Get a Nidorino. Gonna be stronger, faster, better. And then I am going to catch my first Pokemon of Pokemon Yellow here in this grass. It's the whole reason I'm playing the game, right? Is to catch these version exclusive Pokemon. So, gotta do it. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. Oh, come on now. Come on. Pokemon encounter. Any day now. It's like when you want them to show up, they don't. And when you're just trying to get through somewhere, they show up in mass. So this is what I'm looking for, a Sandshrew. And you can catch this in Pokemon Blue as well, but Like I said, I'm kind of trying to distribute between blue and yellow the version exclusive Pokemon that I'm going to be catching on each of my runs. Alright, so we got Sandshrew. Very good. I am gonna go ahead and heal here. Not only for the heal, but mainly it's for the PP. Or else I just won't have enough moves to get through the next section. So if you're really speedrunning, at this point you would have deposited the Pikachu before healing. Just because it's faster to heal with one Pokemon, and then... I don't know if it slows you down having him follow you. I don't know if that, like, over time eats up frames. I don't know. It may not. Gonna avoid most fights here in this cave. Oh man, I forgot that, dang it, I forgot that Sandshrew spawns in here. Maybe I should have waited to catch him in here, because since I have to go through the cave anyways, I didn't necessarily have to waste time running through that grass, you know? Dang it. I did a lot of time planning the route before doing this, but I guess somehow I missed that. Oh well. Didn't take me too long to find that Sandshrew, so I'm not too mad about it. Plus, maybe I didn't write it down here on my notes because maybe the percent chance of actually running into a Sandshrew in here is pretty low, so I didn't want to leave it to chance. Maybe that's why I didn't make a note of it. Get that Moonstone, of course. We're ready to have a Nidoking. Now, one thing I also couldn't decide is if it was worth getting some of the rare candies around here to level up faster. I don't know, maybe it is worth it. Just making your Pokemon a little stronger early on. Especially learning Thrash early. But I didn't put the rare candies in the route. I don't think it's a big deal though. I'm still gonna make good time. Thankfully I can avoid all these rocket battles except the last guy right before the fossil. That's pretty lucky, Clefairy. These are pretty rare. Getting lucky, not too many encounters. Can't complain about the encounter rate here. Oh, wait a minute, I think there's supposed to be a rocket guy here, right? For red and blue at least. I think they get rid of him. Yeah, there was supposed to be a guy right outside there. But I think they get rid of him in yellow version because you'll see I have to fight Team Rocket before I leave this area. Mount Moon. I might have called it Moon Cave earlier. It says Mount Moon, of course. So in my Pokemon Red, I did get the Omanite. So I do need the Kabuto, but I am not going to be getting the Kabuto in Pokemon Yellow because I don't need to take Pokemon Yellow as far as I need to take Pokemon Blue. In order to turn the fossil into what you need to get all the way to Cinnabar Island. And I'm not going to be going nearly that far here in Pokemon Yellow, so it really doesn't matter what fossil I take here. However, when I do Pokemon Blue, I do need to go to the Pokemon Mansion in Cinnabar Island to catch a Magmar. So either way, I have to get that far in the game. And so that's when I'll get the Kabuto, is when I do Pokemon Blue. So So I'm probably just gonna get the same fossil I got. Just because it's the one that's right in front of me. But it's not gonna get turned into a Pokemon. Yeah, so one of the version things here is that before you leave Mount Moon, you're gonna be fighting Team Rocket from the anime. Jesse and James. And their Ekans. And their Meowth. You actually fight them at multiple points in the game in Pokemon Yellow, but I think for this run, this is the only time we're gonna see them. Yep, Meowth. Meowth I'm going to be catching in Pokemon Blue when I do that. Alright, quick little battle here. Can't avoid it. Level 18. What level was Thrash again? 23, I want to say? That's a move I need immediately. That'll make this a whole lot faster. Alright, so we're out of here. Let's head into Cerulean City. And this is probably one of the trickier parts of the run, I think, is going here through Nugget Bridge. We'll see how I do. Starting off with a rival battle, and then I got 5 trainers to get through. So yeah, maybe I should have gotten some rare candies, because having Thrash here would be very helpful. That's not good. Because my defense is going to be down for the rest of the battle. I might take a lot of damage. Got 3 more Pokemon. Sandshrew always has pretty decent defense. It's going to take 3 moves to kill him. Oh no, not Sand Attack, please, Jesus. Oh, I hate Sand Attack. Do that double kick. Thankfully, it didn't miss. Almost got him in 1 kick. That would have been so satisfying. Thankfully, I'm not missing, even though I got that Sand Attack on my face. Man, that did 10 damage on a tackle. That's a lot, actually. Alright, so pretty decent battle. My HP's a little over half for the rest of the bridge. I think we're gonna be okay. I still have multiple potions left. I think, though, that I'm gonna get this rare candy. Forgot what level I get Thrash, but I think it's gonna be important. So there's a rare candy here. There was another one in Mount Moon, so really I'm only missing 1 up to the point of now, based on what I could have gotten. I'm gonna wait for the Nidoking to level up 1 more time, and then use the rare candy. That way he gets a full level's worth. Because, you know, if you got like 2 XP until the next level and use a rare candy, you essentially waste it. So as soon as he evolves again, I'll feed him that candy. Give him a little Treato, a little level up Treato. See, I feel like if I was a level 21 here, I could have one-shotted him with that. That would have made a big difference. So maybe that was a bit of a mistake on my part. I guess I should have gotten the one from Mount Moon. Oh well. Okay, level 20. Yeah, see, especially now, because I'm pretty sure Thrash is 22, but I only have one rare candy. If I had two, I could learn Thrash right now. Oh! I forgot to give him the rare candy. Damn it. I was so eager to just keep moving. Sometimes when you're focused on running the game fast, you just kind of forget the basics. See, and I feel like that would have one-shotted him if I used that rare candy. So it would have been one level higher, and now I got sand attacked. Thankfully, it hasn't been an issue, but... I'm making a lot of mistakes. Really? Not very effective? I'm trying to spread out the PP I use between all my moves, since there's a lot of Pokemon I gotta fight here. Man, really missing those last two levels. Definitely missing the Thrash. I think since I forgot to give him the rare candy, immediately after a fight, I'm definitely gonna wait until he levels up again, and then I'll immediately go into the Thrash at 22. Thank God that failed. If I got confused, that would have been really annoying. Alright, I got this one, another one, and then the little boss guy at the end. I don't know, I think I'm making good time. 37 minutes? I don't know, that feels long to me. You know, I've been getting sand attacked, but I haven't missed a single attack yet here on the bridge, so can't really complain. Alright, 21. So after this fight, if I give him the rare candy, I think he'll get Thrash. I can't remember if it was 22 or 23. Actually, this isn't as hard as I was anticipating. I think the earlier part of the game was much trickier in terms of potentially resetting and all that, so I don't know. Oh, I forgot again. Oh, man. I forgot the rare candy again. I'm such a doofus, man. This run is falling apart. That's alright, I got a critical. I got a critical, I'll take it. I'll take it, I'm kinda sorta happy with that. Alright, let me get this guy. I can't believe I forgot. That's alright, it's not like I'm struggling, especially when I'm getting these criticals. Nice. That's 2 criticals in a row. Can we make it 3? Not a critical, but a one-shot. You can say 3 one-shots in a row. Okay, now in Pokemon Yellow here, this guy actually gives you a Charmander. So the reason I'm getting the Charmander, even though I already have one on Pokemon Red, is so I can teach it some HM moves like Cut. Gonna be needing that. You can also get Squirtle and Bulbasaur. I am going to be getting the Squirtle. The Bulbasaur is a little trickier to get. For the Bulbasaur, you need to get your Pikachu's mood up. Like, it has to be really happy with you. And in order to do that, you need to level it up. And you need to spend a lot of time with it. And I'm not going to be able to get him to the level he needs to be in order to be able to get the Bulbasaur. So I'm not going to be getting the Bulbasaur in Pokemon Yellow. I'm going to choose it as my starting Pokemon when I do Pokemon Blue, and then trade it over to Pokemon Red that way. Alright, 22. I guess it's not 22 that you learn the Thrash. So let me use a rare candy. I guess it has to be 23. There you go, Thrash. Nice. Finally. Now things should really speed up from here. Trying to avoid as many of the fighters as I can here. So yeah, in order to get the Squirtle, you have to beat the leader of the Vermilion City Gym, Lieutenant Surge, and then a girl outside gives you a Squirtle. Of course, I'll be showing that, but the Bulbasaur, there's a girl in a house in Cerulean City, and like I said, if your Pikachu's happy enough with you, you just go talk to her and she gives you a Bulbasaur. Not going to be happening this run, though. Alright, so almost done here. This is probably the most annoying part of the run just because there's so many trainers here. Pretty dense area. But now with Thrash, should be easy work. A little too late though, you know? It's kind of like we're at the end here and we finally get Thrash. So yeah, if I were to redo this, I definitely would have gotten that rare candy in Mount Moon. Gotten the Thrash a little bit quicker. Used it in a few more battles. That would have probably saved... It would have saved some time. I don't know how much, but I feel like it would be pretty significant. Last trainer here, thankfully. Of course, the reason I'm going through here is because I need to get the SS Ann ticket from Bill, so that I can go on there and get Cut from the captain, because I am going to need Cut. So much faster with the Thrash. Alright, time for a ton of dialogue. Oh yeah, and in Pokemon Yellow, sometimes Pikachu interacts with characters and events, kind of like this. So that's another reason to deposit him if you're doing a strict speed run, because that kind of wastes time. Yeah, see? It's all time waste. That's alright. It's only like a semi-speed run. It's not a real speed run. I'm just trying to get what I need from this game as quickly as possible. Alright, perfect. Got my ticket, now I can get out of here. I love this little shortcut back. So satisfying, just walking straight across, skipping all those trainers. So I do have to go defeat Misty so that the path forward opens up. Gonna heal up. Mainly for the PP. Well, honestly, I don't know if I should have done that. I probably should have just done a potion, if I'm being honest. Because I just got thrashed, so I should still have plenty of PP on that. Enough to get me through to the next section. So maybe this was a bit of a waste of time, but too late now. Yeah, maybe I didn't optimize this as much as I thought I did. That little Goldeen. It's nice to get all these levels. Alright, let's take on Misty. She's way easy. No worries about dying here. Nice! Critical hit, one shot. Beautiful. That Starmie is not gonna have a chance. Although she did get the X defend on it. Ah, that sucks. Oh no. Bubble Beam. Oh god. Okay, maybe Misty's not that much of a joke. Oh, critical hit, but he still has 1 HP. I'm gonna tackle. Oh, and I'm confused. Oh my god. Oh. I had to stop breathing there for a second. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, if I died there, I would have been mad. Here I go, talking about how easy Misty is, and she takes me down to 1 HP. My Nidoking's confused. I can't take it back. Wow. You know what? I should thank her. It's creating good drama for the episode, you know? It can't just be easy, me just rolling through it. There's gotta be some drama. Man. We're good to go, though. We're good to go. Wow. I was not expecting that. I really was not. I really thought I was just gonna blast through her. But that Bubble Beam and the fact that I didn't kill her with the Thrash and got confused. Oh, man. That was bad. Definitely need to potion up here. Can't be fighting him with like 2 HP. Gonna use 2 potions, actually. Let's just use all 3. It's gonna be a while till I heal up again. And if I'm gonna use the potions, might as well just use them all now. Since I was already in the inventory, had it open. And just in case this battle goes ill, because I guess I'm underestimating all my opponents. See? Oh man. 1 little HP and that's gonna throw me at risk for getting confused. With a drowsy too, man. This hypnosis or whatever. Okay. Thankfully he's dead. Okay. Let's keep going. "48 minutes. I think I'm making really good time. I think I'll definitely come under my hour-and-a-half goal. There's really not much left for me to do, if I'm being honest. I'm gonna take this full restore that's hidden there just in case. Try to avoid these fights, but these two are non-negotiable. Oh, you know what I'm dreading now that I think about it? Is the gym. The Vermilion Gym. It's gonna be a pain because I gotta do those switches, and sometimes you can get really unlucky and you're there pushing switches for an hour. Maybe luck will be on my side, who knows? Yeah, I think my time is really good. I don't really know what it should be right now. Because again, it's the first time I'm trying to get through what I'm trying to get through. Definitely noticed some mistakes I've made, some routing that could have been better, some things I could have done better. But I can't complain. 50 minutes being this far, I think I'm okay. I'm way past halfway, and if I want an hour and a half, I mean, clearly I'm almost there. Let me go ahead and teach the Bubble Beam. Get rid of that tackle, of course. So the reason I'm going to be selling a lot of the items here, the nuggets and all that, is so that I can buy some coins. That way I can buy that Vulpix. And I'm also going to get some repels here. I think I need about 15,000 in terms of how many coins I need. 15,000 money in order to get all the coins I need, if that makes sense. And again, the Vulpix I could have easily just gotten in the wild in Pokemon Blue, but I just figured I'd get it at the game center here. So that's why I'm selling all that junk. Thankfully, SSN, you know, if you're watching Pokemon Red, my playthrough of that, then you know that it kind of took a while to get through here because there's a lot of fights, a lot of rooms to go into, but if you're strictly going to get here for the cut move, then it's really quick. You just gotta run through it, do the rival battle, and that's it. Let's see. Let me do a horn attack. That probably will one-shot it. Critical hit. It may have one-shot it, maybe not, but with the critical, certainly. Bubble Beam will kill it. Yeah, the double kick is super effective, but the animation takes way longer, so it's better to use Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam, great against the Sandshrew. Got that little Eevee. Double kick it. Perfect. Perfect fight. That was quick. Alright, let me get the HM. The whole reason I'm in here. Can Sandshrew learn Cut? I didn't even think about that. Maybe I didn't need to waste time getting that Charmander, because I need to teach Cut to a Pokemon, so that's the reason I grabbed that Charmander, but now that I think about it, that Sandshrew that I caught to trade over to Pokemon Red, he can probably learn Cut too. So getting that Charmander was also a waste of time. Oh well. Nothing is as big of a waste of time as watching the ship sail away though. I wish the Pokemon speedrunning community could find a SS and sail away skip. Some sort of glitch to skip out on this. That would be spectacular. Alright, let's go fight Lieutenant Surge. So we'll see now if that Sandshrew can learn it. And he can, damn it. He can learn it. I'm gonna teach it to the Charmander just so I don't feel like I completely wasted my time. I don't know. Alright. And let's hope I get really lucky with these switches. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's actually pretty quick. Let me try the corner one, because whenever you get one... Nice. Nice! I don't even know what to say with that. That's so lucky, man. That's so lucky. I'll definitely take it. And I'm under an hour here. I'm making super good time. I'm definitely coming under an hour and a half. Unless I royally screw all this up. This Raichu is toast. Well, actually, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh god, see? You remember what happened last time I criticized the gym leader? Thankfully, he used a Thunderbolt there that doesn't affect Nidoking. Nice, okay. We got a dumb Raichu that could have killed me, but chose not to, thankfully. Wow, that was a really good gym. I got really lucky with the switches. The fight went quick. Nice. I'm pretty much done. I just need to go get that Eevee. Then I'll spend some time with the Vulpix. I'm gonna get the bike here. It's another little cutscene with Pikachu. He falls in love with the little Pokemon here. The bike saves a little bit of time, of course. So part of the reason you never go into the Pokemon Center here in Vermilion is because I can now use an escape rope or dig and fly back to Cerulean City. So I'm gonna go to Diglett's Cave right after I get my Squirtle, like I alluded to. So yeah, once I go in Diglett's Cave, I can use my escape rope and run or get back to Cerulean. Or dig, I mean. Okie dokie. Let me get my bike. Since I'm in the menu, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Thunderbolt as well. Kind of mirroring my main Nidoking in Pokémon Red. Alright, let's roll. Have to fight a few more trainers here. We're almost there. I see the end of the run. Probably another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. He's got 4 Pokemon. Hopefully I don't get confused and I do 4 Thrashes instead of 3. Alright, good. Got lucky. Gotta fight this kid. Unfortunate. Crossed over the 1 hour mark. Definitely when I do Pokemon Blue, it's going to be a lot longer because I have a lot more game to cover. Like I said, I have to get to at least Cinnabar Island when I do Pokemon Blue. So that'll probably take at least double the amount of time of this one. But I'm not going to do it until I'm at least up to that point in Pokemon Red. I don't want, you know, the Pokemon Blue to go to areas I haven't been through in the main playthrough. So that'll be a while. Alright, so all those repels that I bought is going to come in handy here. And I spent some time practicing trying to memorize the route here so I can do it in the dark and not waste time teaching Flash. You do have to fight some trainers here, there's just no way around it. They're all very easy though, especially now with this diverse moveset that I have. Let's keep rolling. Right. Quick Thunderbolt here. Take care of it. That Oddish kind of looks like a beet, now that I think about it. I love beets, a good beet salad. I would love to make beet salad out of this Oddish. A little Bulbasaur. I'm gonna use another repel here before it runs out. I am doing some very specific movements here to avoid some trainers. So if it looks a little funky, that's why. Maybe a trainer here. Geodude. No match for my Bubble Beam. Graveler looks like a meatball with arms. Making all the food comparisons today. I must be hungry. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I am a little hungry. Yes, I am. Zigzag through here. Avoid some trainers. And I believe this is the last one. Get rid of this Meowth quickly. Another beat. Beat that beat. And a Pidgey, alright. Freaking quick attack, man. Okay. And we're out. Thank goodness. There's really not much left to do now. There's a few more trainers along this route I gotta fight. Well, yeah. Starting with this guy. And his 2 fire Pokemon. Growlithe and Vulpix, I believe. That's what I got the Bubble Beam for, man. It's nice to not have to use it, because it's just faster with the Thrash, because you don't have to click through 2 attacks, and I'm high level enough to where that's better. Sometimes, you know, it's tempting to use something that's going to be super effective, like the Bubble Beam, but in this case, Thrash is faster, of course. And through the tunnel, one more time. Let me bike through it. Alright, Celadon City. Perfect, let me get that Eevee, the whole reason I'm playing through this game, to get this Eevee. And there it is, nice. And now, since I promised, let me go get the Vulpix as well. Oh, you know what? I didn't make a note of all the hidden coin locations in the casino. Just gonna have to try and rely on my memory here. I think I know where they all are. I might waste a lot of time running around in there collecting coins though. That's okay, I'm making good time. 108. My goal was 130, and I'm pretty much done, so can't really complain too much. Let me get that coin case. Alright, let me get some coins. Alright. Yeah, I think I know where most of these are. I think I have to talk to some people too, and they give you some coins. It's a little faster than buying them. I think, maybe? I don't know, I didn't time it. There's like 100 coins around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. And then there's a bunch on this row. Oh my god, I don't know where they are, man. I'm just kind of spamming a little bit. This is slow. I kind of regret doing this. I don't know, I'm acting like this is like a super legit speedrun or something. It's not, it's just a playthrough. I shouldn't stress out about the time. I can't get the little quarter, because Pikachu keeps getting in the way. I think this guy gives me coins too. Yep. And there's some in the chair here. Okay. I think one more in the Bottom left corner, right? Okay. I think that's all of it. So now let me buy the rest that I need. So it's gonna be painful. It's gonna be painful. It's just a little preview. Just a little preview of what we're gonna have to do to get Porygon once I get back to Pokemon Red. Because Porygon is 9,999 coins, and it takes like an hour to buy all the coins because you can only buy 50 at a time. That's alright, this shouldn't take too long. Plus, it's the end of the run, you know? This is the last thing I gotta do. It's the last thing. I need 1,000 coins, I believe. It is painful. Maybe I should have just caught one in the wild in Pokemon Blue. Okay. Very good. Let's go get the Vulpix. There you go. Nice. Oh, yeah, I forgot I didn't have enough room for it, so I'm gonna have to withdraw it. That's alright. That's okay. Let me withdraw it real quick. So I want to get the trades set up. So everything I'm gonna be trading over. Go. Let me try the Vulpix. Very good. Very good. And then I'm gonna do one heal as like the final thing I do for the run, and then I'll stop the timer. It's gonna be good times. Okay. That's that. Now I just gotta save. I just gotta create the save file, and we're gonna be done. And we're gonna save, and that's time. Minute, or 1 hour, 12 minutes, 42 seconds. Not bad at all, I would say. So now, I am going to get the link-up cable here all set up, and we are going to trade Pokemon. Alright, I have everything set up here, and you'll notice a couple of problems. I have Pokemon Yellow on the smaller left-hand screen, and I have Pokemon Red on the right screen. You'll notice that Pokemon Red is in black and white. And that's just one of the downsides of me having to use this emulator. I couldn't get this particular emulator that I'm using to get this in color. And then you'll also notice that the music is being edited over by me post-processing. But that's just the way things have to be. This is what the music sounds like if it weren't edited in. Yeah, so pretty glitchy. So yeah, that's one of the problems. Sorry about that. I'm going to start the timer here so that we can see how long it's going to take to trade everything. But we're going to enter the Pokemon Trading Center, trying to control both characters here at once and get everything linked up. And here we go. So I have all the Pokemon to trade here. I'm going to trade the Kadabra for a Vulpix. Now, not only do I need to get the Pokemon that I caught in Pokemon Yellow, but I also need to trade over the 4 Pokemon that only evolve by trading. And then I'm going to have to trade them back. So that's going to be starting with Kadabra here. And then we're going to have to do Graveler, we're going to have to do Machamp, and then the other one that's escaping my mind right now. But there you go, I got Vulpix officially in the Pokedex, so that is number 75 out of 151 that I've caught. That Kadabra is going to go over, it's going to evolve, and then I'm going to have to trade it back over. So there's actually a little bit of work to be done here in this episode. Even though there's not that many Pokemon to trade, there's going to be a lot of back and forth between the two. So you'll see Kadabra is evolving. Yes. It's one of my favorite Pokemon of all time, Alakazam. Now, I'm not going to count him officially on my Pokedex on the bottom left yet. I'll count him once I get him officially back to my Pokemon Red, since that's the game that actually matters. Because right now, Pokemon Yellow has an Alakazam, but Pokemon Red does not. So next, let me trade the Graveler for Eevee. And then that Graveler is going to evolve as well. Then the Eevee, once I get it in Pokemon Red, I'll use another Evolution Stone on it. So you'll see I'm not going to update my Pokedex here because I've already gotten an Eevee. I'm just grabbing this one so I can evolve it with... Probably going to use the Water Stone next. Goodbye, Mr. Graveler. And we're going to see Mr. Graveler evolve as well. He is now a Golem. Next, I'm going to trade the Sandshrew for the Machoke. And now I have a Sandshrew in my Pokedex. You'll definitely notice that some of the sprites look different between Pokemon Red and Pokemon Yellow. Gonna watch my Machoke evolve here into another really cool Pokemon, Machamp. I really like Machamp because when the Pokemon cards came out, one of the first things I got was like the starter deck. I don't know if you guys remember the starter deck, but it included a holographic Machamp, and I thought that card looked so cool. So Machamp became one of my favorites. But now I'm going to trade the Squirtle for Haunter. Haunter is the final Pokemon that evolves by trading, and he's going to turn into a Gengar, which is also a really cool Pokemon. Alright. Pokemon number 77 in my Pokedex. Watch Haunter evolve here. There's Gengar. Okay, I have 2 more trades for now. I'm gonna send over... Well, let me start sending some of these back. Let me send the Alakazam for this Krabby. I just withdrew some Pokemon that I don't really need anymore on Pokemon Red to trade over. So I'm gonna get the Alakazam back. And there you go. Now he's officially mine, so I'm going to update the Pokedex. 78 out of 151. I'm going to send out the Krabby. Then I'm gonna send out this Zubat for the Golem. And then after this one, I'm going to need to withdraw different Pokemon from each of the games so that I can complete all of the trades. But you know what I'm thinking about? I was going to teach Fly to my Charizard for him to be my HM meal. And I was surprised to learn that I couldn't teach him Fly. And I was so confused because I remember my Charizard having Fly in Pokemon Yellow. And that was the answer to my question. Apparently, you cannot teach Fly to Charizard in Pokemon Red or Blue, but you can in Pokemon Yellow. So I am going to go back to Pokemon Yellow. I'm going to get the Fly HM, and then I am going to trade my Charizard over to Pokemon Yellow, teach a Fly, and then trade it back. So that's probably what I'll be doing once this trade concludes here. I know it sounds a little confusing, but it'll be better. That way I can have my Charizard know all the HM moves I need to kind of move around through the map. It's going to be good. So yeah, that's actually it for all the trades now. So let me get out of here. Cancel out. So now I'm going to reset each of the games. That way I can make sure that all the trades are registered appropriately. So I just hit reset on the emulator, so just a hard reset. And then I can see that indeed I do have 79 Pokemon in my Pokemon Red, so I'm just going to do a save here. Everything looks appropriate. I got everything I need. Nice. All of these in Pokemon Yellow, I also have everything. Alright, make it official. Nice, those trades are now official, so now let me hop on over to Pokemon Yellow real quick. First thing I'm going to have to do is teach Cut to one of my Pokemon because the Fly HM is in the same location as it was in Pokemon Red, and if you remember, you do need to cut a bush to get to it, so I'm just going to teach Cut to Krabby real quick, and we're going to go get it. I didn't really think about this until after the fact when I was trading, so I would have done this when I was doing the whole playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, but it's not that big of a deal, thankfully. It's just outside here in Celadon City. It's not that much of a detour, but I don't want to do anything off screen, so I do want to just kind of show this. Even though it's not exciting at all, there's nothing to this other than just going to the little secret house here to get the Cut, or the Fly, I mean. And then I'm going to teach it to the Charizard from Pokemon Red, and then trade it back over. Good times. It's gonna be cool. My Charizard's going to know 4 HM moves. He's gonna be good for nothing except cutting down bushes and flying me around and pushing boulders. All the good stuff. Let me run back to the Pokemon Center. And then the other thing I'm going to be doing, I'll probably do this off screen, but I am going to be depositing all the Pokemon from these trade. And then I'm going to get the other ones that still need to be traded over to Pokemon Red. And then we'll continue trading. Let me save here. Because you do need to save the game, obviously, before you trade. There you go. Alright, so let's see what happens next. Alright, I withdrew and deposited everything I had to in each of the versions, so I'm ready to continue trading, do the final wave of trading between Yellow and Red. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Enter the Coliseum, of course. Enter the Trade Center, of course, not the Coliseum. And then let me face the right way here. Make sure I can trade. Start my little timer to see how long it'll take, but let me trade over my Charizard for the Gengar. You'll see I only need to do 3 trades here. Nice. So Gengar is officially mine as number 80 out of 151. We'll be getting my Charizard back. I'm just sending him over so he can learn Fly. looks like a good boy in Pokemon Yellow, his sprite. He looks like a puppy that's sitting, waiting for a treat. Alright, so let me cancel out of here. And then I'm going to teach the Charizard Fly, and then trade it back. I'm just going to reset from the game itself. I'm just going to keep both versions up while I do this, I guess. Alright, so on Pokemon Yellow, I'm going to get that brand new HM02, teach it to the Charizard. Interesting that it can use Fly in Pokemon Yellow, but not Red or Blue. I mean, you can use it in Pokemon Red or Blue, you just can't teach it. So if you do what I'm doing, you'll be able to. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I can complete the final wave of trading. Go back to that trade center. Only 2 more here, so let me get them a champ, and then I want to get my Charizard back as well. I'm just going to send some random Pokemon, this Ekans and this Oddish. There's my champ. 81 out of 151. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Past the halfway point for sure by now. Now let me just get the Charizard back and I'll be done with Pokemon Yellow forever. Welcome back, Charizard, who now knows Fly. You have wings, you should have been able to learn this in Pokemon Red. But whatever. Alright, I am done with all of the trades between Yellow and Red. So I think we're good. Let me get out of here. And then... Gotta save, but why don't I go talk to myself? That's completely normal, right? You just get an exclamation mark, nothing special. But yeah, let me reset the games here. I want to do a hard reset and then save. Make sure everything registers appropriately. Make sure I don't lose anything from these trades. Gotta make sure everything has gone smoothly. So my Pokedex says 81, so everything looks right. Let me just double check here. Yep, Gengar, Machamp, Charizard, everything looks good. Here in Yellow, yep, got all this stuff, so I can safely save these to make it official. And now the only thing left to do is I'm going to go back to Pokemon Red and I'm going to read the Pokedex entry for all the new Pokemon that I got from trading. So that's the last part of this episode. And it took me about 6 minutes to finish up these trades, I guess. Finally, to end off the episode, let me read the Pokedex entry for all the new Pokemon that I obtained from Pokemon Yellow. So first, I got this Squirtle. After birth, its back swells and hardens into a shell, powerfully sprays foam from its mouth. Cool. I'm trying to go slow here so I remember all the new Pokemon. So Sandshrew burrows deep underground in arid locations, far from water. It only emerges to hunt for food. Then we got Vulpix. At the time of birth, it has just one tail. The tail splits from its tip as it grows older. And then I think now is only the evolution Pokemon. So I got Alakazam. Its brain can outperform a supercomputer. Its intelligence quotient is said to be 5,000. And we got Machamp. Using its heavy muscles, it throws powerful punches that can send the victim clear over the horizon. Got Golem. Its boulder-like body is extremely hard. It can easily withstand dynamite blasts without damage. And then we got Gengar. Under a full moon, this Pokemon likes to mimic the shadows of people and laugh at their frights. So that's it. That's going to do it for this episode. I know it's a little bit of a strange one, but hopefully you can appreciate me actually showing the gameplay of me catching all these Pokemon and not just saying, hey, I caught these in Pokemon Yellow and now I'm trading them over. I hope you appreciate that. I had a lot of fun doing it. I'll see you on the next episode.
Thanks for stopping by the Renaissance Gaming Monastery. I hope you join our community on Discord and Twitter. These videos are produced with a lot of hard work and love. If you think they're worth $1, I'd be grateful for your contribution. You can send a thanks donation or become a member on YouTube. You can also support through PayPal, Patreon, or even with cryptocurrency. All links are in the description. See you on the next video.